we need to determine the value of the given trig expression. So let us begin. So here we have the trigonometric expression. So what we'll do, we will convert the angle measure from radian to its degree equivalent. All we have to do is start with the radian measure pi over 15. Now what we'll do, we'll replace the value pi with 180 degrees and divide by 15, and that should give us 12 degrees. So that means pi over 15, its degree equivalent is going to be 12 degree, meaning our entire expression is now going to become cosine of 12 degrees times cosine of, so we have 2 times 12, that's 24 degrees, multiplied cosine of 36 degrees times cosine of 48 degrees times cosine of 60 degrees multiplied to cosine of 72 degrees times cosine of 84 degrees. Fine. Now we have the standard values for cosine 36 degree, cosine 60 degree and cosine 72 degree. So let's define them. So cosine of 36 degree, so that's given by square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 4. Then we have cosine of 60 degree, so cosine of 60 degree, that's 1/2. Now cosine of 72 degree, which is equivalent to sine 18 degree, that's going to have a value square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 4. Now we have these three values. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cosine functions was value that we need to obtain. What we'll do, we're going to take two cosine function, the product of two cosine function at a time. So let's take cosine of 48 degrees and multiply it with cosine of 12 degrees. So let's say this is going to be one product. Then we have cosine of 84 degrees multiplied to cosine of 24 degrees. So this is going to be another product, and we have the remaining values. So we have cosine 36. So let's use this value, square root of 5 plus 1 over 4 multiplied to cosine 72 degree, that's square root of 5 minus 1 over 4 times cosine 60 degree, that's going to be 1/2. Okay, now the reason why we are taking two cosine product of two cosine function at a time, so here we can use a formula, which is if we say, let's say have cosine of angle A multiplied to cosine of angle B, and we have a factor to multiply to it, then this is simply cosine of A plus B added to the angle cosine of A minus B. Now here we have a factor 2 missing here. All we have to do is multiply and divide by 2. Similarly, we'll multiply then divide by 2 cosine 48 degree and cosine 12 degree. So let's apply the formula. Now we will be getting, we have half multiplied to cosine of angle. So we'll take A to be 48 and B to be 12 degrees. So we get 48 degree added to 12 degree plus cosine of 48 degrees minus 12 degrees. Then we have half times cosine of angle. So we'll take 84 as A and 24 as B. So we have 84 plus 24 degree added to cosine of the angle 84 degrees minus 24 degrees. And this will be multiplied to, so let's find out this product. So square root of 5 plus 1 times square root of 5 minus 1. This will be simply the difference of squares. So we have square root of 5 squared minus 1 squared divided by, so we have 2 multiplied to 4 times 4. Now we have half. So let's multiply this half with this half to get 1 over 4. So we have 1 over 4 multiplied to cosine of 48 plus 12, that's going to be 60 degree added to cosine of 48 minus 12, that's 36 degrees, whole multiplied to cosine of angle, so 84 plus 24, that's 108 degrees, plus cosine of the angle 84 minus 24, that's 60 degree, multiplied to, so square root of 5 whole square, that's 5, 5 minus 1 will be 4, so we have 4 divided by 2 times 4 times 4. So we have 4 and 4 factoring out. Now we have 4 times 2, that's 8. 8 times 4, that's going to be 32. So there we have 1 over 32. Whole multiplied to cosine of 60 degree plus cosine of 36 degrees. Whole multiplied to cosine of 108 degrees added to cosine of 60 degrees. We have already defined the value of cosine 60 and cosine 36. Now we need to find out the value of cosine 108 degrees. Let's do that. Cosine of 108 degrees, we can split the 108 degrees as the sum of 90 degree and 18 degree. Now we have a formula of the form cosine of 90 plus theta. So we know that whenever we have cosine of 90 plus theta, so that corresponds to negative sine theta. Now in a case theta is 18 degree, so this will be equivalent to negative sine 18 degrees. Now sine 18 degree has a standard value, which is given by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 4, which means we have 1 minus square root of 5 over 4. The value of cosine of 108 degree. We'll substitute this back into our expression, where 1 over 32 multiplied to cosine 60 will be 1/2. Added to, so where cosine of 36 degree, that's square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 4. Whole multiplied to cosine of 108 degree, that's 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 4. Added to cosine 60 degree, that's 1/2. Okay, so we will further simplify. We have 1 over 32 times. So adding these two fractions is going to give us 3 plus square root of 5 divided by 4. Multiplied to, and adding these two fractions gives us 3 minus square root of 5 divided by 4. So this will be equals to, now we have in the numerator the product of 3 plus square root of 5 times 3 minus square root of 5. So this will be the difference of two squares. So we have 3 squared minus square root of 5 whole squared divided by 32 multiplied to 4 times 4. So here we have 3 squared, that's 9. 9 minus square root of 5 squared, that will be 5. Divided by 32 times 4 times 4. Now 9 minus 4, that's going to be equals to, so 4. So we have 4 divided by 32 times 4 times 4. We can factor out 1/4 from the numerator and the denominator, and that leaves us with 1 over 32 times 4. So that will be 128. Now that means the value of the given trig expression, this will be equals to 1 over 128.